kill this Caitlyn.
I kind of do think that if they could survive the laning phase, though, DN SOOPers, their comp does big damage later. The Scion is going to disappear, and there is...
Oh, this, it doesn't get better.
Shoot the shield! Please don't shoot my AD carry.
They just need to hope that aiming misses as much CS as possible. Unless they all in, as he flashes already. Aftershock now down, though, as Peter taking a lot of damage back. The electrocute from Ghost doing so much work as the crash down. The re-engage. Aiming is able to at least stay alive to help with that kill, but deokdam versus Ghost. I like this one for the Yunara, and DNS
He's
just going to keep Meep slapping and electrocuting the Rel as often as he can. But that is Clozer taking a turret shot that he very much did not want to take. BDD doesn't have any mana, though, and he misses a cannon. So we're going to say that it's negatives on both sides. No flash available for aiming, and he's just going to get all in. Again, deokdam takes his second.
I think this is
KT, they really missed their bottom lane, dude.
And
okay.
And it's just like good coordination here. Peter with the Hex Flash closes the gap. deokdam already trusting they're going to be able to get this.
Gorgeous. Lane priority is just too much. KT do have control in mid, but they have no semblance of it towards this bottom side.
Out of the fight. There's some things you can do. They have tools. Well, and
here, that's going to try and lock down deokdam, but it does not work. As the turret going to lose a plate. You know that this dragon's going on.
Weaver's Wall, how does it work for them in this case? Like, are they going to try to zone the Rise out who can ult over it? Or are they going to try to cut off the bottom duo? Shock Blast isn't going to do much for them.
Well, Pyosik is somewhat separated at the moment. Seismic Shove does pull him back, and he's on the rocks. He eats a lot of them as flashes out for both the jungle and mid of KT. That is the Drake secured, as now Cuzz moving himself back, and KT, I don't think they're going to be all aiming. Has to flash again as the Realm Warp brings the DN SOOPers forward. BDD in a bit of trouble here, as there is the Prey Seeker, and DuDu with the Void Rush is able to take him down. Yeah, just separated and destroyed.
The Lee Sin engage. And the truth is, because Pyosik had Flash, kind of, yes, if they get Insect in, they will just die there. Whoever gets Insect into the waiting maw of DNS is
okay, here's another Tempered Fate. As they do find the Cosmic Binding. deokdam taking a lot of damage there as Peter goes in, gets that big old shield and aiming, doing his very best to take him down. There's the magical journey. Down goes the Rel, and aiming still alive. I kind of thought that maybe there was aiming was going to die there, and then we'd just see him walk out of the Chijijik World Park. But doesn't happen, and Ghost is going to chase
in game one in such a way, but this Jace pick just really isn't hit right for me, and you know, the bottom lane disaster, we've talked about it enough, as that Shock Blast is also going to miss. But they're going to look for an all-in here on this Herald, I suppose, with this TP, but they're too slow.
Oh, God, yeah. Perfect makes his way in, but he does have a huge shield after he gets here amongst 4 people.
But they can't do anything.
Rift Herald taken down. That's a great shove onto Pyosik, but that's perfect, taking a lot of damage. Forced to flash to get out of the way, as Pyosik gets ulted here by the Scion, and aiming, having to deal with DuDu, who is just refusing to take damage. Seismic Shove doesn't do too much, as Pyosik crashes Shelly into this outer turret, and Peter is looking to get out of there with the crash down. KT will give up the Herald, and deokdam able to dash his way out, but does have to use the ulti to do so.
I think worth it to use the ultimate there. He didn't need it for the fight, because there just wasn't really a fight.
Flash out from Ghost, man. That was a little bit frightening. I think there was a snap trap.
But he doesn't want to waste his ultimate because he doesn't know where DuDu is. DuDu's missing on the map, so he kind of has to slowly walk down as Pyosik starts this up slowly and Peter gets positioned on the banana brush where they have control vision.
Yeah, and KT, they really, Tempered Fate goes wide. The train is rolling in as Peter kind of throws his ultimate away, doesn't find an angle for it, is now perfect in that front line, but it is Soul Point over to DNS. Pyosik playing the series of his life. Well, not his life, because that happened in 2022, but definitely of the year. As that Realm Warp is a Realm Warp of all time, 100%. As Clozer is now going to get punished for it.
Looks like they'll be fine, but yeah, I wouldn't have taken that direction myself. I probably would have just gone back towards the Hex Gate, but they want to defend this mid turret. They clear out the wave. DuDu might have been able to do that on his own.
Oh man, KT, I mean, you can't Yunara.
And how much money, like, what would you put the price of an Hextech Soul, especially a 4-0 Hextech Soul on, like?
Aiming. Ooh, he was thinking about it, as Peter is going to tank that ace in the hole, but probably didn't want to in the end. Peacemaker comes on down.
He is still fairly vulnerable. This turret isn't going to last for long. It's got Crystalline on it. Pyosik's going to make this happen, I think. Atlas
is a very patient man. Gets the kickback, picked up by the Magnet Storm, and down goes aiming once again.
What a sick play. And they know that with the crystalline overgrowth there, they just instantly kill him. There is no backup. Like, there's no way. I think aiming, when he went for that ult, he was like, okay, nobody jumped out of the brush there. I'm probably fine. They would have got me while I was channeling. deokdam dashes
Every
it again.
time!
Again, he dashes it.
Every ult he has available is just used to dodge out of the way of a Tempered Fate. And honestly, I mean, it's kind of okay if you start fights earlier, but aiming is started up at Pyosik's in the area, and his smite button has been so good. Peter's back in base.
Yeah, that's a big opportunity for KT. Late TP.
Big flanking teleport angle, though, for DuDu. If he can get in here, that is going to be Cuzz denying the soul. And now DuDu's possibly finding a triple knock-up. Gigantic here, but he's taken out. Pyosik's going to go down, and the Magnet Storm collects them all. deokdam to pick up a double as Peter will get knocked into the sky. But the fight is already over. 2 on the floor here for KT.
That's Baron.
Oh my goodness, don't tell me they can actually just walk over and take it. That's a very young Baron Wolf.
Jesus. What's that? It was like, hey, I got it. Cuz is like, I got it. And then promptly,
oh no,
Rek'Sai engage.
Now
Magnet
they can't
follow.
quite get to the Baron. Yes, they can. Cuz is dead, Pyosik is dead. Peter, Perfect, sorry, is walking up, does have to just drive that train out.
He kind of tricked him, like they got off the Baron.
They did?
They could have just ignored him.
And they are just going to go for the reset, so it does deny the Baron, and this does deny the
Look
soul.
at how close this is to
100% death contribution as well, which would have been very impressive. Going to be seeing that bottom lane outer turret falling down. The lead is extending here for DN. KT, you need to get over there and try and take this one down as Clozer down to 50%. As can Cuzz actually get in there? The Magnet Storm is fantastic from Peter as DuDu gets into the backline, and there's the Hextech Soul! They're on top of aiming, and I don't even think they needed the ulti out of DuDu to take him down, but they're going to do so anyway, as Ghost is also dead, Cuzz dies at the same time, and BDD offers himself up as tribute to the DNS war machine, who are now just realm warping towards the enemy base. Is it just going to be the DNS 2-0, and what did an umpty know that everyone else didn't?
Well, with this an ex-support player. Peter is an ex-KT player, and he and deokdam are looking to end this one and get revenge.
Yeah, perfect. Just going to be taken down. The zombie version I don't think is going to be enough to deal with these minions, as the Nexus turret will be falling. There are some respawns coming on in here, but I don't think it's going to be enough. And yeah, free hitting is deokdam. He takes down the Nexus, and DNS will eliminate KT.